Excuse me, but you're spraying everywhere.
Oh.
Excuse me, but, you're spraying everywhere. Dumb and Dumber wasn't just a comedy. It was a full-blown crash course in chaos. Tuxedos, toilet jokes, and total commitment. But behind the slapstick, things got way stranger than anyone expected. One casting choice nearly tanked the movie. One paycheck was slashed to save it. And one scene went so far, even Clint Eastwood couldn't believe it. These are 10 wild facts about Dumb and Dumber, the movie that made stupidity an art form. Number 1. Jeff Daniels almost lost his career before it began. Before the Tuxedos and the Worm Farm, Jeff Daniels was known as a serious actor, theater background, dramas, the whole deal. When the Dumb and Dumber script landed on his desk, his agents begged him not to do it. They warned, if you take this role, you'll never get another serious part again. Studios even threatened to pull funding if he was cast. But Jim Carrey, he fought for him. Carrey told the studio he wouldn't do the movie without Daniels. And that choice, that chemistry, became comedy history.
Soda's flat, it doesn't have any bubbles.
Happy now?
Number 2. Jim Carrey took a pay cut to save his co-star. By 1994, Jim Carrey's star was white hot. After Ace Ventura, his salary jumped from $350,000 to a jaw-dropping $7 million. The studio was thrilled, until the Farrelly brothers said they wanted Jeff Daniels. Executives thought he'd ruined the tone. So they offered Daniels just $50,000 total, basically a rejection disguised as an offer. But Carrey stood his ground. He told the studio, I'll take a flat deal, just get Jeff. That decision locked in the perfect duo and helped the movie earn $247 million worldwide. Number 3. The Gallbladder from Hell. Carrey's manic performance looked effortless, but behind the scenes his body was falling apart. Halfway through filming, he developed gallbladder pain so intense he could barely stand. Doctors told him to rest. He said no. He kept filming, kept screaming, kept crashing through sets. The man was literally making comedy while doubled over in agony. Talk about suffering for your art.
Hey, this is a $500 a plate dinner.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Here, put us down for 4, in case we want seconds.
Number 4. The most annoying sound in the world was pure improv. That shrieking, brain-melting, yay! Yeah, that wasn't in the script. Carrey just turned to Daniels and said, Hey, wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world? The crew lost it. The reaction you see in the movie? 100% real. It was so dumb, it became legendary. Number 5. The toilet scene that impressed Clint Eastwood. Jeff Daniels. The laxatives to accept. A broken toilet. You know the one. It's one of the most infamous bathroom scenes ever filmed. And Daniels? He did it for real. Nobody double, no tricks, just pure commitment. He wanted it ugly, awkward, and honest. Years later, Clint Eastwood, yes, Dirty Harry himself, told Daniels, I know how that feels. And that might be the greatest compliment in comedy history.
Harry, are you in there? I hope you're not using the toilet, it's broken. The toilet doesn't flush.
No, I was just...
Number 6. Harry's tongue actually froze. You'd think they'd fake that frozen ski pole, right? Nope. That was real metal. Real freezing temps. And Jeff Daniels' real tongue got stuck. The crew had to pour warm water to free him without tearing skin. One take, one tongue, one cold lesson learned.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Number 7. The snowball scene went off the rails. In the Aspen snowball fight, Carrey was supposed to lightly toss a snowball at co-star Lauren Holly. Instead, he wound up and blasted her in the face. Full force. She fell over for real. They just kept rolling. What made it into the final cut? The real hits, real bruises, and real laughter. Number 8. The Aspen you saw. Totally fake. All those majestic mountain scenes? Not Aspen. Not even close. The movie was shot mostly in Park City and Salt Lake City, Utah. Aspen was too expensive, so the crew faked it, and it worked so well even locals thought it was real. Proof that when you're dumb enough to believe, movie magic follows.
Can't feel my fingers anymore. I lied.
Maybe you should wear these extra gloves. My hands are starting to get sweaty.
Extra gloves? You've had this pair of extra gloves this whole time?
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
I'm going to you.
Number 9. Too funny for its own good. During test screenings, audiences laughed so hard they missed entire lines. No one could hear the next joke. So the Farrelly brothers went back and re-edited the movie, not to fix mistakes but to make space for the laughter. That's right, Dumb and Dumber was literally too funny for its first cut. Number 10. The forgotten sequel nobody talks about. In 2003, the studio tried to cash in with a prequel, Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd. No Carrey, no Daniels, no Farrelly brothers, just chaos. It bombed hard. Jim Carrey has never mentioned it publicly, and Jeff Daniels once called it a mistake with good intentions. Fans pretend it doesn't exist, and honestly that's for the best.
That might be for the best. Dumb and Dumber was never supposed to work. Too weird, too crass, too dumb. But that was the point. It pushed through every doubt, every rejection, and every warning, and came out the other side as one of the most beloved comedies of the 90s. Carrey and Daniels weren't just funny. They went all in, risking careers, bodies, and dignity for the sake of a laugh. And nearly 30 years later, we're still quoting it.